star is adrift and free. When day comes, it floats into space, like a spirit amazed in a wider paradise. Paradise, paradise, paradise.
During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, November 14th, 2018. Middle of the week. Welcome aboard, guys. Revenge of the Sis, Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez, with fucking tangled headphones. I hate when this happens.
Isn't it the worst? Go ahead, fix it. Fix it.
Can we get some? We gotta get some wireless up in this bitches. Give us some money. Go to Amazon.
And I would
Go
love
to Pro XPN.
I would love to get new microphones too. You know, these things are from the fucking stone. They sound all right, but they're from the fucking Stone Age. And also, if I've learned anything from watching feeds, you're not legit until you have a Shure microphone. Yeah. The ones that Joe Rogan has, the $500 a pop.
Joe Rogan has and doesn't appreciate.
Yes, correct. That he doesn't appreciate because he thinks they're cheap.
Yeah. I mean, at least we sound better than most, right?
Oh no, I would hope so. Do you have a wish list on Amazon? I don't know. What do you want? We do everything?
Yeah.
We have to do everything for you guys?
Well, I mean, you know, whatever. It's just like it's just one of those things where you don't want to get one thing. Like you don't want to just be like, oh, let's get like some, you know, the mics alone. Those are $400 mics a piece. So
that's like $8. That's almost a G we're going to be dropping just for the mics.
Well, 12-pack said he'll donate zip ties for the windscreens.
So okay. No, then I'll get the mics today because that's where I was just taking us over.
Money because these people are stealing all of our windscreens.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing.
Speaking of which, update over there. Anybody?
Carlos was not there today, but I believe they mentioned he was in California.
California.
Yeah, but I didn't watch it, but that's what I was told.
He got some big fucking meetings out there.
He's got to do a voice actor. He's got to do voices.
Yeah, he's gonna be in Orange Is the New Black, the last season of that.
Yeah,
he's gonna be the prison guard who talks like this.
Cowboy prison guard.
Everything's just cowboy guy.
All I know is he's been blocked everybody, and as of yesterday, Mitch has been keeping an eye on him because Mitch isn't blocked. It's only him liking motivational videos. It's motivational video after motivational video. The top, Carlos.
It really feels like Bane when you're just like, I'll let you know when I give you permission to die and leave the internet. Okay?
Yeah, we're not done yet.
We're not done yet.
Yeah. What? Hey, by the way, Jesse's in the chat. What up, Pod Awful? He's saying we turned you gay. So.
Please subscribe to Pod Awful. We have to tell you that anyway.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a good kid.
I did.
Gets a lot of tail.
I was talking about him on Nightwave last night because we were talking about just how everybody has now invaded TikTok. TikTok has become just a new place for people to go griefing and trolling. Yeah. It's just there's no, since Fallout 76 won't let you do anything trolly, and none of these other online games let you do. We just took it to TikTok. But I did say, to Jesse's credit, we've all done some pretty funny shit on there, but like the shit he's done on TikTok, he has abused that platform on a new level.
Oh, I've seen them. They're great.
It's an elevated level of shit posting. Yeah. He's personally ruining that app.
Yeah, him by himself. He's destroying it. Again, see, this is like we were saying yesterday, why I prefer that our friends be the Pod Awfuls or the fucking LA Werewolves. I don't need any of those IBS friends. I was saying, it's like, I get it, they have their thing, but I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of that community.
The YouTube fans in general, I mean, fans of YouTube,
15-year-old girls and Asians
are massive faggots.
Yeah.
No, they're not 15-year-old girls and Asians. It's like, but like the IBS people, they're all like incels and like creeps and fucking weirdos. Guys with anime girl pictures. Just weird shit, man. They're fucking degenerates.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I guess this is one of the breaking things from today. The troops have arrived. The Mattis is on his way there as well.
Oh, good. Here, I got some breaking news.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's already quite a few hundred from that caravan that have made their way in here already?
Yep.
Good work, guys.
Yep.
How did they beat the military to the fucking border? What are you even doing? Like, to me, I'm sorry. I know we want to play this video, but I was reading a lot today about this, and it genuinely appears as if they're standing down. Patrick Casey retweeted somebody today, and I can't remember who he retweeted, but I retweeted it as well. But it was somebody who lives near the border. And he went down there and he was taking photos and videos, and he was showing there are people getting in right now near Texas, and there's nobody doing anything. Like this is a place where there are normally Border Patrol agents, but there's not even any Border Patrol station there. It's the weirdest thing. So it almost looks like they're whatever.
About 2,800 troops are already in Texas. The Defense Secretary will meet with them. By the way, that's part of about 7,000 or so troops that we expect to be making their way between Texas, Arizona, and California. And so obviously they are all going there to support Customs and Border Protection operations along the border. We're talking about...
Isn't it bothering you that Mattis' hair standing up in the back?
No.
Those soldiers...
He can do whatever he wants.
That's a good point.
You can make fun of anybody else in this video. Don't even touch Mattis.
And Marines all across the American Southwest. Now, today, the Defense Secretary plans to meet with those service members currently deployed.
Big-ass ears.
In support of the Southwest Border Mission. That's a mission, by the way, that
what's up with his ears?
Big ears. And those don't look like he's had those ears his whole life. He looked like his ears kept growing.
Yeah, it looks like cauliflower ear.
Weird, right?
Like an MMA
is
fighter.
Meant to maintain an orderly engagement of the thousands who are said to be coming up from Honduras through Mexico.
There's been no change to that mission at this time. We'll have to see what
He's always like on head on a swivel. So we saw that.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what the future holds. But right now, that's the only mission I have.
I gotta admit, the denture whistling is it's not.
He's old, man.
It's not pleasant to see certain people appear mortal. Mattis is one of those guys you don't want him to. Yeah. It's like seeing your father, with cancer on their deathbed or something. You're like, you're supposed to be Superman.
Right.
You're not supposed to be denture whistling guy.
Well, here's a video. The truth about the caravan.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and we've been hearing a lot.
Whatever this guy's about to say, I already don't believe them.
I think you might, but his name is Ami Horowitz.
Yes, yeah, so already I'm dismissing everything you're going to say.
About the migrant caravan in the news. The caravan is a giant group of people that emanated, for the most part, in Honduras and are heading up to the U.S. A lot has been said about this caravan, so I decided to go down, check it out for myself, and figure out what is the reality versus the fiction.
This person works for CBS?
No. This is just he's using clips from CBS. This is
Okay.
somebody who does videos.
That makes more sense. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
this was a CBS.
No,
guy.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
Jesus,
not
get
at
a better
all.
mic.
Not at all.
Do a couple takes.
This guy's kind of like a loomer or type. Does his own
Is
reporting.
he going to go down there and Horowitz people?
We'll see. It's called Fire in the Hole with Ami Horowitz.
You've been Horowitzed.
I'm here in southern Mexico in the state of Oaxaca, an area of Mexico which is riddled with narco crime and cursed with extreme poverty.
By the way,
Drones.
you know that El Chapo said today, his lawyer said that he paid Mexico's president millions of dollars in bribe money
Yeah.
for their cartels.
And the world is absolutely shocked
Yeah.
and stunned.
Shocked.
Blown away.
It's also where the camp and base of the caravan is for the night. They're settled here as they continue their trek on to the United States.
I will say this, unironically, though. Imagine how good the tacos are
Probably really good.
around there.
Probably really good.
Despite the framing of the caravan as being full of women and children, the reality on the ground is quite different. Approximately 90 to 95% of the migrants were male.
90 to 95% of the migrants are male.
The major narrative being pushed by the press has been that the migrants are leaving Honduras because they're escaping extreme violence and that their lives are under constant threat, setting up the strategy that they would be able to enter the U.S. by
the way,
asking for asylum.
Honduras
So I
is a
started by
shithole.
asking them a simple question.
But it ain't exactly it's not Syria.
No,
It's not Libya.
No.
You people really need to calm down with
Yeah.
that rhetoric. Like they're coming from a war zone. Like, yeah, it's fucked up over there, but you guys are acting like there's fire and sulfur raining from the clouds every day. Relax.
Why are you coming to America?
Bueno, voy buscando una mejor vida
I'm looking for a better life,
económica.
economic.
Venir a trabajar allí
I wish to get there and work there
a ver si podemos trabajar
because in Honduras there are no jobs.
allá porque en Honduras no hay trabajo. Pues buscando una vida mejor.
We're looking for a better life because we don't have jobs.
Trabajo,
To get a job, to work, because I want to finish my studies there.
terminar estudios en mi caso.
Finish my studies in my case. Is this a tranny
Yeah,
Mexican?
they got a whole group of trannies. There was a thing going around.
Oh my God! Look at this one and this. Whoa! What
didn't
is
see
this?
that?
No! What is this?
Oh, okay, I'll find it because there's a whole story about them. I'll find it.
What the?
I thought we
fuck
had it.
is-
I honestly thought I sent it to
You
you.
might have. I might have missed it, but what is
Yeah,
this?
because I was here. I'll send it to you. Yeah, because I was looking at this earlier and I was like, "Oh, this will be good." Yeah, there's a whole. It's NPR.
And now, are they counting these as men or women when they check? When they count them?
I don't know anymore. I don't know. anymore.
LGBT splinter group from migrant caravan is
Yeah.
the first to arrive in Tijuana. A group of LGBT migrants who are part of a massive caravan slowly marching toward the U.S. made it to the coastal city border of Tijuana on Sunday. They are the first of more than 3,600 Central Americans to reach the northern border of Mexico. About 80 migrants, the majority of whom identify as LGBT, splintered off the larger group in Mexico City after weeks of what they say was discriminatory treatment by local residents and by other travelers. Honduran migrant Cesar Mejia told reporters at a news conference on Sunday, "Whenever we arrive at a stopping point, the LGBT community has to be the last taken into account in every way. So our goal was to change that. This time we are going to be first." Members of the group Tijuana include Honduran, Guatemalan, Nicaraguan, and Salvadorian men and women, including transgender men and women, and also a handful of children. There are weeks ahead of the thousands who are on foot, and the latest group of migrants in Guadalajara, Mexico, nearly 1,400 miles south of Tijuana.
Yeah,
What?
We got tranny caravanners.
Wonderful.
Don't you just want to meet Caitlyn Jenner?
Ah, llamo a esa mujer.
I love that woman. Okay, yeah, you're right. Look at this. They're not sending their best.
They're not even. I mean, this new Menudo is terrible.
It's fucking terrible. At least it's not that this Ricky Martin doesn't look as gay.
There's a massive logistical effort underway, akin to moving an army, and is clearly costing someone millions of dollars for the transportation, food, water, medicine, and services that are being provided for the members of the caravan.
Funded. This whole thing has been getting funded from day one.
And have you seen the articles like, fact check, Soros isn't funding this? A lot of the organizations that are funding this, Soros has funded them in the past.
Yeah, fucking Amnesty International. I get that he's not standing. It's part of his thing. Shut up.
It is. This is being funded by somebody. And it's, by the way, it's not Hondurans because they're leaving because there's no money in that country anyway. And Mexicans aren't paying for this.
Why don't you just invest that money in infrastructure in Honduras? You care about them so much.
It's a supply chain that's being delivered by an army of trucks, which are all necessary to keep this enormous group moving forward. This is a truck.
And look at this. And they have local Mexican police escorting them.
Actually carrying
what is
generic
going on?
It's got electrolytes.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
The Mexican government also seems to be sending police to escort the dozens of buses and trucks that are ferrying the migrants and supplies along the route to the next destination. Ever present among the thousands of migrants are workers of Pueblo Sin Fronteras, clad in black t-shirts.
Pueblo Sin Fronteras means land without borders. That's exactly what it means.
So,
land without borders.
And I guarantee you, it's a Soros op.
Shirts and colored vests. Pueblo Sin Fronteras means people without borders. They're the ones that seem to be
close, but land without borders.
Most involved in organizing and mobilizing this caravan. The organization, as the name implies, is looking to create a world without borders, which seems to be one of the reasons why they organized this caravan in the first place.
But do you understand that when you destroy the borders, you're going to make the good places shittier? You're not going to make the bad places better. Why don't you get that?
They do, Mike, but the thing is they do get that.
Why? No, what I don't understand is why don't normies get this?
Oh, but I don't know, because normies don't pay attention to this, man.
No, but this is basic. This is basic. I mean, anybody who has ever had to add water to something to dilute it should understand the concept of what this does to a country. This isn't fucking, I'm not asking people to fucking be big brain nibbers. I'm just basic fucking science. This is bad for us. And you care more about not being a meanie face than you do about your children's future. You should all be fucking ashamed of yourselves.
American sovereignty. Many of the Frontera workers have a very interesting perspective on the United States, particularly since they're trying to move all...
Black guy.
Many of the Frontera workers have a very interesting perspective on the United States, particularly since they're trying to move all these migrants into our country.
The black guy actually kind of looks like Brown Man from Martin. Trying to get a ham sandwich.
Our country.
The U.S. is nothing. The U.S. is nothing because there's a lot of racism there.
But you're trying to go there, you faggot!
This is one of the organizers on the ground with...
Then what?
Yeah, why do you want to go? Why do you want to go to this terrible racist place?
Hey, you want to see one of the organizers? Check it out.
This is one of the organizers on the ground.
Gee. You don't say.
Yes, it's a very, very white woman. Well, we'll see. I mean, of skin color. I mean, her complexion.
Her complexion is definitely
pale.
very white.
She's pale.
But
yes.
I have a feeling. Spoiler alert.
Well,
she's not going to be white.
With Pueblo Sin Fronteras. And she explains how they help the migrants game the U.S. immigration system.
We're working on collaborating with a lot of organizations to do large-scale legal orientation so that we can understand their options for refugee and humanitarian protection here in Mexico, as well as their rights to request asylum in the state and provide mass presentations about Know Your Rights. They call them Know Your Rights presentations, like to bring people together and make sure they understand that they can organize and they can fight for their rights.
Are you helping them?
What? But you don't have rights here because you're not a citizen of this country, so you don't have rights.
On how to speak to reporters and
training folks on how to deal with the press.
Training them how to deal with the press. That means don't happen what happened on Fox News a couple weeks ago where the guy's a fucking murderer convicted.
That's what happened too. They went, dude, start telling them to stop talking to the
Stupid
press.
idiots.
So like I was telling Fox News here, it's like asking really scary questions.
Really scary questions. Questions you don't like the answers to?
Yeah.
There is no scary questions, you bitch.
There's scary answers.
Yeah, you didn't like the answers to the questions, you cunt.
Unsafe environment?
Yeah, of course.
Death caused by narco violence, 30,000 in Mexico. Deaths caused by Fox News reporter.
Okay, this
0.
guy's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
How few are there? How many from the organization? From
hundreds.
The United Nations has been very active with the caravan from the moment it crossed the border. Several of its agencies are on the ground with them and have expended a great deal of time and money.
So the United Nations is also helping them.
On helping the caravan move along.
This is an act of aggression.
It's not an invasion, Mike. Don't be racist.
No, yes, it is. It's an invasion.
Don't
yes,
be racist.
it is, Abilio. It's a fucking invasion.
Made a call to Maria Ruby from the Office of the UN High Commission for Refugees. Maria, now you guys have been on the ground with the refugees from the moment they crossed the border, correct?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
It's a number of organizations, right? Not just the High Commission for Refugees, but also UNICEF and some other UN organizations that are helping them, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I can tell you that, for example, in Tapachula, in Chiapas, we were the only one that is still there. Now here in Mexico City, you see more organizations.
Doggy afuera!
But yeah, that's right. I mean, we've been there from the very beginning.
I mean, after Trump's consistent attacks on the UN, this is kind of a great way to stick it back in the eye of Trump, huh?
I love how he fucking.
Well, because nobody knows who he is yet.
I love how he just plays this liberal Jew, and
yeah,
everybody's
it's
like,
pretty smart, right?
Totally, man. Look at fucking stick it to these white people, and
he's going on his own. He's not going like for Fox or for like he's going by himself.
Because white people are fucking gross.
Am I right,
guys?
High five.
Pieces of shit. Yeah, no. Say it closer though. Say it closer to my thing.
Yeah, thanks.
Continuing my trip with the migrants.
By the way.
This looks like the worst mixtape ever.
Yeah.
That's a brand new F-150. Brand new.
Continuing my trip with the migrants, I decided.
Yeah. It's coming out. It's coming out this weekend. By the way, it's gonna drop.
It
looks like a picture of like a fucking some kind of like Latino rap group, but they're hanging out with their agent. It's like an Instagram photo. Chilling with my clients.
Up on the back of one of these trucks and hitch a ride with them. So now we're heading to the next location where there'll be food, water, and shelter for everybody.
Latinos go home.
Everybody, this is one of the many, many trucks and buses that are part of this caravan that are ferrying these guys from one location to another on the way to the United States.
AutoShed's got a good point too. It's like, why is it? I've said this earlier. I don't know if you were listening, AutoShed, but he's saying it too. Why isn't Trump doing anything? No executive order for the birthright, change in policy. Nothing's happening. All I've seen for 2 weeks now is depressed Trump.
Yeah.
Where's your problem? Hey, I haven't had enough sleep. There's been nothing done about. I'm going to send the military down there, and they're just going to stand around and do absolutely not a goddamn thing. What do they have on him? I feel like he's done. I
don't think that they have anything on him. There's been a few articles that he's been pretty blackpilled ever since he really didn't expect to lose the House.
He looks beaten down.
That's what it is.
Well, why didn't he expect to lose a little bit of ground?
I don't know.
I get it, dude. Yeah, MAGA, fucking winning. I'm so tired of winning. Well, now you don't worry. Don't worry. Now you don't have to be tired of winning. You mixed a little losing in there. You shook it up. Did you really, you arrogant fucking cunt, think that you were going to retain the Senate and gain the House back? Did you really think that? Because you're fucking, honestly, if you went into this just assuming blindly that you were going to sweep the nation, you fucking deserve to lose in 2020, dude.
At the base camp, there's a mobile hospital stocked with enough pharmaceutical drugs to make Keith Richards blush. There's also plenty of doctors and nurses attending to all the migrants' needs. America also...
So they have prescription drugs, doctors, nurses, trucks, food, gas.
has very generous benefits
How much you want to bet they probably also have therapists?
for people who live in America. Is that something you want to take advantage of as well?
Yes, it is.
Sí, claro que sí.
Of course I do.
Para poder salir
To
adelante
improve our
por-
life through those benefits.
Por medio de esos beneficios.
I'm traveling with one of my boys and kids here.
That guy does not look like a little boy. Am I wrong? He looks like a 30-year-old midget. He looks like a Mexican Brad Williams.
He looks like a Kenny Powers' stepbrother.
Yes!
That's what
Yes!
he looks like.
That's fucking-
Kenny Powers' stepbrother. I get pussy all the time.
I am here with my little boy, okay? He's 42, going on 43. He's retarded.
Oh, fuck.
Do you think that your son can have better treatment in the United States as opposed to Honduras? While it does seem as the majority of these migrants are friendly and simply trying to make a better life for themselves and their families, there's an undeniable element of the migrants who are violent and dangerous. And many of the
So it's them tearing down
migrants
the wall.
know this, and some have experienced it.
Yes, there's some bad people here. Actually, during the journey, we've been victims of violence. Verbal, physical. Yeah, well, I mean, you're asking
Just to be
for it.
fair.
Come on. Some may be escaping from bad things in their past. What makes us mad is that we are not provoking them to make them do that.
Yeah, but you are degenerates and outcasts.
And this guy says, Mexican Tom Hanks says, for the crimes of some, we pay the price.
And also, by the way, you're victims of violence because you're in this dangerous situation in this caravan, trekking to America through Mexico, right? But due to your fucking narcissism, your mental illness, and your absolute need for attention, you still can't just not wear the makeup. You can't tease your hair, put your little lip gloss on, and tie your little shirt in the front like you're some fucking fag in prison. No, you're doing this, and in doing this, some of these more violent, dirtier, sleazier elements are attacking you. So if you didn't want to be attacked, you could wait till you got to America, and then you could just go slay queen all you want. But you just need attention so much, positive or negative or otherwise.
I think it's paused.
Yeah. But it's just like, dude, enough. Enough of your fucking whining. You should be out there fucking, you know what? I hope the next fucking guy running from the cartel fucks your mouth bloody.
For the crimes of some, we pay the price.
De hecho, se hizo una organización. Un señor hizo una organización.
Man made an organization to protect us, setting up apart from the rest of the group.
There are probably several billion people in the world who are seeking a better life. Do these migrants think
We
that
need
all
to
of
take
them
all of them in.
Everyone.
What is wrong with people, dude?
should be allowed to enter the U.S.? Should America let in anybody who wants to come in?
La idea y
Yes, that's the idea. That's what we want.
es lo que nosotros queremos.
Porque todos venimos con necesidad.
All of us have lots of needs.
Pues la verdad sí.
Truth be told,
Pues,
yes. Well,
la verdad
yes.
que sí.
Pues, claro
Yes,
que
of
sí.
course.
Porque va mucha gente
Because people
necesitada.
in poverty with lots of needs
Y va huyendo
we're
por
running away from difficult reality
por
in our
motivos
lands that you created.
de nuestro país.
I added the you created
It
part.
seems to me that there are leftist organizations that are using these migrants as a tool to push a certain political agenda,
I like this guy.
which includes
Not
the
gonna lie.
weakening of American sovereignty and our border security. And unfortunately, these migrants are going to be caught in the crossfire.
Tell you what, this Ami Horowitz guy, he sounds like a real fucking Nazi. I need to stop him before it's too late.
Well, I mean, we'll see what's going to happen. I really think it's going to be very underwhelming and we're going to get cucked. If you ask me what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to do a fucking thing about it. Our president's done. He's checked out. He's done. We're fucked. 2 years in, he's checked out mentally. He's done. I don't see him bouncing back. I have observed many, many, many people in my life lose their swag, for lack of a better term. Losing your swag is a dangerous thing to happen to somebody without the proper way of getting it back. And I don't think it's just he lost the house and he's sad. I think that he knows, sorry to say it, that a certain very influential element in our country has their fucking tentacles around everything around him. And he can't do anything. It's like being in fucking quicksand. Every time he tries to move out, he just sinks deeper in. He's fucked. He's done. We're done. We're fucking done.
Well, maybe this will make you feel better. I have a new vegan rap song for you, but this guy's really good.
We're on number 1. So where do you get your protein from? Nuts, beans, tofu seeds, quinoa, lentils, hemp and peas, oatmeal, spinach, and we know what's in it. I wish I could say the same for me.
This is worse, and I'll tell you why. Because he's trying.
I know
that's
he's trying.
This is that's worse, right? Like the other guy was just I like being vegan. He's like retarded. Clearly, he's retarded.
Right.
And I'm a vegan, and I
like dogs,
peanut butter and stuff. Like it was just like, but this guy's like trying to rap like Twista. No, who's the guy? Twista.
Twista. It was Twista.
He's trying to be like Twista.
Yep. He's really good though. Give him a chance.
So where do you get your protein from? Nuts, beans, tofu seeds, quinoa, lentils, hemp and peas, oatmeal, spinach, and we know what's in it. I wish I could say the same for me. So is my boy and so is broccoli, but you can only still name me 1, 2. How do you afford to buy all that healthy food the exact same way you afforded to buy that iPhone, iPad, a brand new iMac, cars and clothes? You can't hide that your ego's bigger than your health. Try deny that and keep a straight face when you see yourself. 3, aren't we carnivores and supposed to eat meat? And that's why we have canine teeth to tear through the flesh and bones and meat? No, wrong again, they're there to break through nuts and seeds. And that's why we share the same teeth as a cow and a horse and all the monkeys. And the same size intestines. Told that when we're digesting, we take all the good from what we eat. Then
Everyone eat a steak tonight.
I'm telling you, if you can.
Better yet, everyone go out tonight. Find an animal in your neighborhood, kill it, and don't even eat it.
Okay, well, I mean,
kill it and leave it to rot on the ground.
It's on the ground.
Yeah, to spite these people.
Who knew they made organic M&Ms? Pot awful. Fucking funny. And the Karen and the Taryn and the Harrison Ford and the floorboard.
Floorboard.
Of a Ford.
Divorce and abortion.
Divorce and abortions.
Such a terrible fucking... Ugh, he worked on this.
Not designed to digest meat. A carnivores have a lot more short because it's supposed to pass that speed. That's why we are left with disease such as cancer and diabetes.
There's no excuse for this. Adam Cole needs a better gimmick for his races.
That's very funny. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
4, so you're sure you're 100% a carnivore. Okay, next time that you go to the store, just grab some chicken, bacon or pork, open it up and eat it raw with no seasoning or no sauce, no more knives and...
Because there's a reason why we should be vegans, because you can't eat pork raw, because you have to cook it.
Says you.
Fine, I'll eat how I want.
No more forks, and let's see who's hitting the floor, cause all carnivores have paws and claws. We have hands to pick fruit and veg off trees and plants, so please understand.
Yes, that's why, by the way, that is why God graced us with an opposable thumb and a superior intellect, so that we could pick fruit. What do I look like? One of those fucking caravan people?
Caravan people?
What am I, some tranny who's gonna pick oranges? I don't think so, guy.
Of course I'm on torrent. Driving a Porsche over the floorboards, over the...
See, I like it because he actually does the voice.
I know the voice.
He doesn't
voice abortions.
A Taurus getting an abortion and a divorce at the same time to hear us affording.
If you put fruit and a rabbit in a baby's cot, it will play with a rabbit, then eat the fruit. Do the same with a lion's cub, and what do you think that lion will do?
Because a baby won't eat a rabbit raw.
Why do you think this is good?
Because a baby won't eat a lion. Because a baby won't eat a rabbit raw. That's the reason that we should all be vegans.
Well, because babies don't eat raw food.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Babies don't eat. Babies wouldn't eat cooked rabbit.
Yeah, no,
they're babies.
Don't feed your baby rabbit.
Yeah,
okay?
whatever you do not make a fucking do not feed your baby rabbit. Don't cook duck l'orange for your fucking baby.
Yeah,
they're not going to enjoy it.
He's just, the Family Guy. I think there's something wrong with the baby. He's just staring at the hamburger and not eating.
That's what I mean, though. That's you're fucking
just looking at the it's a baby.
Well, if we have now you're saying we can't eat anything that babies won't eat?
No, we can.
Their palate is terrible. I don't want to eat mushed up carrots.
It's disgusting. By the way,
I mean, unless I get to just suck on titties 24/7.
That's not bad.
If we could get a sucking on titty 24/7, see somebody else actually say it. Matt said the same thing. Titty milk equals animal protein.
Yeah, there you
so,
go.
so I can't even have titty milk, is what he's saying. I'll do the titty milk diet. Is that vegan?
I think titty milk is vegan because I think vegans are okay with you drinking human milk. I think they're fine with that.
So wait, can I eat human meat?
Well, no, I don't think so because you're killing. You have to kill something.
Yeah, but vegans don't give a fuck about humans.
That's a good point.
They only care about like bunnies and shit.
Bunnies and shit.
Alive, they'll overpopulate the whole earth, but you still proceed to inseminate them, no, so that they give birth.
I uploaded this unironically, and I thought it was really good. Yeah, did you?
By the way,
someone get Busta Times a steak. He looks sick from Megan.
By the way,
Busta Times.
By the way, this guy for a living he like repairs drywall or something or paints because he has some paint on his shirt,
and he's also in some kind of work truck.
Work truck, exactly. Yeah.
6 billion animals each year that are sent to slaughter. That's 56 billion animals that you can feed and water.
I've got women in my country, acid attacks and rapes, but I don't care about that. I just don't want you to eat fucking bats, steak, and cats.
Steak would have rhymed with rapes. Closer, you know. I'll help you out.
I hate this man.
I can help you out here.
Your country is committing suicide from the ground up. And you're rapping about how we shouldn't eat cheese. Do you understand what a massive faggot that makes you?
Look what I'm planning. I'm planning to do all this while you're panicking. And you're looking and staring at mannequins.
He should have worked in a Steve Bannon.
Yeah, you're right.
That would have actually been good. That's actually something Eminem would have done.
He would.
Because he panicking with Steve Bannon.
Trump's wife looks like a mannequin.
I miss Steve Bannon. You know where Steve Bannon was?
He was doing Fleeka Talks podcast in his living room.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
He was doing coverage of the election on YouTube for the Gateway Pundit. Yeah, dude. I heard that. Like, I mean, look, man. I know people have issues with Bannon, so, you know, whatever. I have some issues with Bannon, but I still have this weird, sweet affection for Steve Bannon because he's my fellow potato people. And, you know, it's just sad to see, like, you were 2 years ago, just 2 years ago, you were the fucking man. You were the fucking man. He was Ned Stark in season 1. He was the Hand of the King. He fucking oof. Ugh. And by the way, I don't think that Trump got rid of Bannon because he said some things about it. That was the beginning of these fucking city folk getting their claws into him.
You think he was protecting him?
Yes. I think that Bannon was the guy that was keeping Trump's brain a little bit more nationalist minded, and then they were like, you got to get rid of this Bannon guy. I think Trump has been making I think that's why he's black-pilled. I think he's been making little concessions for 2 years straight.
Right.
In the hopes that, you know, we'll turn this thing around. I'll make friends. I'll start, you know, gaining strategic partnerships. And they keep going, oh, you got to get rid of this Bannon. Oh, you got to make sure you move our fucking embassy to Jerusalem and make sure to always remind people daily about the Holocaust. And he went, fine, I'll do it. But are you guys going to finally start playing ball with me? Absolutely, guy. And he did it. And then they were like, yeah, we're not voting for you, fuck. Fuck you. Now let the caravan in. Watch, now he's going to cuck on the caravan, too. I bet you, if I put all these, I will pay out of my own pocket to put all these noble Hondurans through community college. And guess what? I'm still not going to win in 2020 because I'm a fucking cuck.
That's 8 times the fucking human race's population. Yet we can't stop hunger, poverty in every single nation. What? That shit don't sit with me. And it really, really gets to me when you hear them stupid fluoride hoes like, yeah, but what about bacon though?
What about bacon though? See, but here's the thing, faggot. There is not enough murdering of pigs that would ever, in front of me, lovely pigs, a pig that I have befriended as a child that would make me stop eating bacon, you asshole.
You don't like, so you don't like English Jamie Kilstein?
Oh, God. And Rogan will probably have him on his show before Alex Jones again.
You eat like a bioengineered lettuce? They make it like, it's weird, dude. They do like a cult. Jamie, pull that up. They're growing like lettuce in like a laboratory with like stem cells or something.
One day it's just going to be him saying that by himself, just staring at a wall, saying, Jamie, pull that up. Jamie, can you pull that up? A bad DMT trip is finally going to fry his brain. No, the other thing with that is, you know, I can't with Rogan any. It's been, well, for a while now, but anymore, it's like whoever he's interviewing, he becomes that person. Like if it's a conservative, he's like, yeah, I know Hillary's a murderer. You know, she's just fucking nuts. But if it's a music star, it's like, I know Trump is a crazy banana head. Am I right? It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, he has no. Yeah. He is just. He just takes on the personality of whoever he's around.
Exactly.
Human chameleon.
Stupid pricks. Number 6, stones and sticks, fire pits made of brick.
I don't like vegan Jon Snow. He really bothers me.
It's 'cause we are fucking cavemen. Well, if you're fucking cavemen, where's your fucking cave then? 7.
No, I don't have a cave. I have a house.
You live in a house.
Yeah. I don't know if that's you probably have like a very, 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 very small flat. That you like to eat a little bunny food in, and that's fine.
He lives in a flat above a pub and below another pub.
I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do tonight in his honor? I want to go out and get some food, and I'm gonna set up a fucking live stream, and I'm gonna rap while I just eat steak.
I like that. That's a great idea.
Steak and fucking boneless wings,
medium rare, so you really can tell that it's nice and raw.
And if you'll bring me a salad, I'll send it back. You just send it back all the fruit. Hey, you know that comes with a side salad. I know it does, and if you bring it out here, I'll fucking break your wrist. Get away from me.
Who art in heaven, thou shalt not kill, but I will. Hail Mary, full of shit, bring me a lamb with its throat slit, some mint sauce and a big portion of hypocrite. And
by the way, I've never had a solid shit.
Grace, that's what we'll do, 'cause it's not dead if we call.
You think his shit looks like grape nuts?
Bark in it.
Yeah.
He just shits acorns.
Food, hey, I feel great. I've already had my fight for the day. I'm high for the day with a clear conscience, and it's not even quarter to wait. But the thing with meat is, well, you see, when they're killing them, they're just filling them with stress and adrenaline. And
That's right. I don't eat meat or cheese, but I eat pure Molly.
Yeah,
ketamine,
absolutely.
And drugs all up my nose.
Of course.
And I smoke American spirits.
Take it.
Well, no, over there they're called colonial spirits. They had to change the name.
Your cheeseburger, but that's what you're taking in, and you wonder why that you look like shit and you feel like shit and you smell like shit, but you are what you eat.
Yeah, hey, you know who eats a bunch of meat? The fucking Rock. And he doesn't look like shit and smell like shit. Like, there's a lot of people that eat meat that are in pretty good shape, brother.
Your week's been dead for over 4 weeks. Eyes, ears, veins, teeth, dick, balls, bums, tongues for me to eat a pig's arsehole. Here's 20 grand and I'll rim your mom. 9.
20 grand and he's gonna rim your mom, bruh.
I mean, I've eaten, like, for instance, like steak before. In fact, I got a sandwich downstairs. Probably gonna finish that up at some point.
Turkey?
Yeah, turkey and ham.
Oh, nice, good combo.
But like, it's not made of dicks.
Yeah, no, it's not made of dicks.
It's not made of turkey dick. I'm not eating a turkey dick sandwich. So what are you talking about? Like, he's basically making the anti-hot dog argument, which is fine. Like, we understand when we eat hot dogs that it's just whatever they swept off the floor in the fucking Guts factory, and it's fine because it's delicious.
No, you're right, but then they're the ones that'll go and they'll eat fucking tofu flavored like chicken, and it's like you're made like 1,000 chemicals. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or candy bars, like they'll eat candy and sugar and
if meat is so unnatural and terrible, why does all of your fake food emulate meat?
Exactly.
There is no, like there are no teams of Swiss scientists working on how to make steak taste more like broccoli. There's nobody on the planet that's like, how come they're trying to probably figure out how to make steak have the same caloric effect and everything
That
your
would be
body
great.
is broccoli.
Yeah.
But nobody's trying to make it taste like broccoli. If anything, they're doing the opposite. They're trying to figure out a way to make broccoli taste like steak.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I would eat so much broccoli.
Oh, it'd be all the broccoli.
Broccoli steak would be amazing. You're right.
then
Yeah,
we-
they're not trying to make chicken taste like tofu. It's not. It doesn't work the other way. Your food sucks.
My bones are finest, no need to ask all the time, Mr. Orthopedic. But if you want to go down them lines, then we can talk about bones and
If
cows.
being a vegan's so awesome,
why does he look like this?
Why are there no drive-through fast food vegan spots?
I don't.
And again, even to Royce's point, why are you guys all so just emaciated looking?
Yeah, they look sick. I had when I used to work at Burger King when I was 15, the general manager of the store was a vegetarian, used to be a vegan, had a tattoo of a cow on his leg. And I always asked him, like, how can you work at Burger King if, because it was because if you don't want to hurt animals. It wasn't a health thing. And he was like, well, I mean, I got to pay for my kids' school and stuff. I'm like, well, you might as well just eat the meat at this point. Like, you're serving it up daily.
Yeah, and it's also like, yeah, how dare he?
They're like, dude, it was
how you're like,
crazy.
how could you work here? Because I didn't develop any set of unique skills
Yeah,
as an
so-
adult, so I don't have a choice.
Put your Burger King here.
All of my options for employment involve serving slaughtered food, slaughtered animals to people.
He's doing good, though, now. He's about 50 and works at Crispers.
Nice.
Yeah, which is, is like a Panera.
Orthopedic.
Better
But
Burger
if you
King.
Yeah.
You can't say he's not on an upward trajectory. Act like
Supposed to wear a hairnet in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
You act like he's not progressing in life.
want to go down them lines, then we can talk about bones and calcium. And I think cow's milk is helping them, but the animal protein.
But cow milk is helping. your
Cow
bones.
milk is fucking delicious. Remember when
It's
they were
so good.
trying so hard to push the disgusting milk? Like, oh, it's all pus and blood.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to put all this worst case scenario shit in your head about milk. None of that propaganda worked. Milk is delicious.
It is.
And I'm like, it's like dairy doesn't do the best thing to my stomach, but I will sit there and happily drink a glass of milk. It's really a good product. Like when you talk about a good all around food or like, product, it's not really a drink, it's a food.
It's a food.
But it's like, fuck, dude, you can do so much with milk.
Ice cream?
Fuck,
How
and
good's
he's
ice cream?
whining.
Yeah.
You're a whiner.
Is helping them, but the animal protein is so acidic that it leaches phosphate out of them. There is
The animal protein is so acidic that it leaches phosphate. No, that's not how it works. There's nothing that's ever proven that, you liar. I know Real Pharmacy, spelled with an F, probably told you that, but no.
a scary cowspiracy. Go look it up, and while you're there, Google got puss and see the shit that's in one cup. Piss, pus, shit, blood, hormones.
It's exactly what you. It's exactly what you
Yep.
just said.
And you know what? I'm still going to dip my Oreos in it, faggot.
You know what? After the show, we should split that last cupcake with a nice big cup of milk.
That fucking week and a half,
I'm
2-week-old
just kidding. I'm
cupcake. I
throwing
was
that
like,
out. Are you
Jesus
crazy?
Christ.
I'm not gonna eat
I
that.
actually saw that last night and went, that's still here.
I know it needs to be thrown out. It's not doing good. It's from the party from like 2 weeks ago.
Stress and all
I was going to hurl it over the fence last night and see if I could actually break a neighbor's car window with it.
it's feared. Oh yeah, that shit tastes good. And you think breastfeeding's weird. 10. I forgot.
I don't think.
I don't think
who
breastfeeding.
thinks-
See, you're projecting, dude. You're doing this weird thing where you project all this weird shit that has nothing to do with me. And by the way, I also don't like this caveman. He did that thing too. Like, oh, you're a caveman. Look, I'm not posting Xander Grant pictures and acting like I'm this big Chad. But I do like steak. I'm not gonna not eat steak to what? To make you feel better about the world, the state of the world.
Sorry, that's not going to happen.
Like, do you understand if you said if one more person eats a steak on this planet, I'm going to kill myself? I would eat 2 steaks in front of you, so that I could enjoy another steak while I watch the light leave your eyes.
what I was gonna say, cause I didn't take my vitamin B12 supplement today. So I'll dance to the end with my best friend. Ooh,
He's dancing with a carrot.
ooh, 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 ooh.
He is. Let me read the comments.
I bet he's got a lot of fans. What's the vote to upvote?
It's 4.2 thousand up, 216 down.
How does he have this many?
There's a lot of vegans, man.
This is so gay.
Loading the fucking Come on!
This is YouTube, by the way.
Yeah, they do this. They do this to fucking save bandwidth. So just to save that little bit of bandwidth, they won't load the comments until you scroll to them. Yeah, I'm not listening to him again.
Which fucking, it's great. It's good stuff.
UK lad rap vegan 1 to 10. Thou shalt not kill, but I will. I love these lines.
Ugh.
Being a vegan is dope as hell. It makes my eczema disappear.
Oh my god.
My meat eater friends sent this to me as a joke. The joke's on them. I love this. Awesome. Well done, mate.
Addicted. These people are fucking pathetic.
These are fucking losers. Kind of getting a vegan vibe from this guy. That's very funny. It's very funny.
Kind of getting a vegan vibe.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just pathetic, dude. Like,
look, Mike, I'm going to help you out.
And like even the people who are good, you know, I went vegan and cleared up my eczema. Good for you. Stay vegan. God bless.
Yeah.
If you ever tell me what to eat, I'll break your fucking wrist. I will break your face in front of everybody.
And then eat a McRib over your body.
Ew, God, no. Even I'm not that much pro meat.
So
I want to actually eat meat over in front of them.
I know what you're always saying, Mike. We turned away from God.
Yeah.
Well, I have a video for you to show you that God isn't dead. You ready? You ready? Okay.
Jesus is polyamorous.
Of course he is.
It's 1 second. Can
Of course
you give it
he
a
is.
second?
Of course
Can you
he
give
is.
this a second?
No, because this is just, here's why I hate these videos. Because we end up falling for this trick of playing clickbait trash and propagating clickbait trash, because that's all this is. He didn't even make a 4 or 5 minute video. He made a 2 minute and 59-second video.
I pulled it from Facebook. It's on YouTube now, but I pulled it from
It's still clickbait bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
It's just, it's literally like I could write an article tonight that says 10 reasons why Jesus Christ was a rapist.
Whoa.
And you know what? Revenge of the Sis website would explode with clicks. Because people just go, what? Harumph, harumph, harumph. Well, fuck you. What? What's your point? What's your fucking grand point here, sir?
Jesus is polyamorous. Yeah, you heard me right. Jesus is polyamorous. We know this already, though, even if we don't think about it or put it in those.
You toothy, cum-drinking homosexual. What makes you an expert on Jesus?
He's not homosexual. He's polyamorous.
No, he's a homosexual.
Okay.
We know this already, though, even if we don't think about it or put it in those terms. If you're one of those Christians who believes in the importance of a personal relationship with Jesus, well, Jesus is having personal relationships with billions of other people, too. He's kind of a...
Oh, God, I want to take your life.
Because Jesus has relationships with people spiritually. That means that he...
I want to take this man's life.
personal relationships with billions of other people, too. He's kind of a relationship slut. An empowered, reclaimed source.
How much let me ask you something. How much fucking attention do you need? How many clicks do you need? You fucking AIDS-infested faggot. How much attention do you need? At least when people say that Muhammad was a pedophile, he was an actual pedophile.
That's a good point. That's proven. It's in the book.
Oh my God! Like I'm hot right now.
Slut. An empowered, reclaimed sort of slut. Hey there, I'm Brian G. Murphy. I'm one of the co-founders of queertheology.com and
queertheology.com.
Christian and I'm polyamorous.
He's Christian and polyamorous. He's all
queer theology.
Yeah.
This is where we are now.
Queer theology.
And the fucking Catholics and these cucked fucking Methodists and these Protestant fucking cucks, they just accept it. Yay, we're gonna have a fucking lesbian pedophile pastor. 'Cause yay! We're done. We're fucking done. Everybody starts. I've gone beyond like fascism now, and I'm going to doomsday prepper style now. Everyone start getting guns. Everyone start getting ready for straight up fucking Fallout New Vegas type life. This is where we're headed. This is where it's going. We can't sustain we can't prop queer theology up. We can't do it. No civilization is strong enough.
Sort of slut. Hey there, I'm Brian G. Murphy. I'm one of the co-founders of queertheology.com. I'm a Christian, and I'm polyamorous. I'm also kind of a slut.
He's also kind of a slut.
You're a piece of shit is what you are. You're a subversive, demonic,
Reclaimed, empowering kind of
fucking piece of shit.
Of a slut. The reclaimed, empowering kind of slut. Like Jesus. Jesus.
Just like Jesus. It's identical to Jesus.
This is so this is like so evil.
Because look, again, it's one thing to be gay, I don't care. Be what the fuck you want. But this trying to steal a religion and make it your own to justify your shitty behavior is absolutely disgusting.
Jesus' polyamory goes beyond this personal relationship idea, though. It's deeper, biblical even. In Ephesians 5,
here we go. Get ready for this spin fest.
Paul specifically uses the word marriage to describe Christ's relationship with us.
Marriage is a significant allegory, and I'm applying it to Christ and the church. Yes, that term was been used for. I went to Christian school my whole life.
Wait, is this idiot using like the New International Version of the
Correct.
Bible? Oh, you fucking you can't even read the King James. You really are a fag. I hate. Who's this guy? I want to know who this guy is. He will not go unharassed for this. I'll lose every fucking social media account I have on this man.
Repeatedly, Paul reminds us that Jesus gave himself for us. Us.
He didn't fuck all these fucking apostles, though.
Yeah, that doesn't mean going to a fucking drag queen show and snorting ketamine off somebody's smelly dick in a bathroom. All right? It doesn't mean getting your dick sucked by a tranny. That's not what it meant, and you know it.
The church, which Paul describes as the whole body of believers. In this marriage, Jesus isn't married to one person. He's married to the entire body of believers. Jesus is in a pansexual, polyamorous relationship with us.
No! No, he's not. It doesn't mean marriage as in... First off, again, the translations are wrong. You're absolutely reading the New International Version. You read the King James Version, it's completely different. And the term, by the way, that's a translation of a word that doesn't... that
He like, this is... Do you understand why people were killed for heresy? Now, do you see that when people go, so barbaric?
Legal Latino says Joey Gibson goes to his church.
Heretics need to be, like, I'm not kidding you. I'm not talking about a schism in the church, and I'm not talking about church officials disagreeing on a topic or the translation of a scripture. This is heresy. This is the kind of thing you'd be burned alive for. Because you should be, because this is the
Bible also says in every version, a man shall not lay down with another man. How do you translate that one?
Pansexual, polyamorous relationship with us. And so, of course, Christians can be polyamorous. That's a biblical model of relationship.
These are the excuses that people make up for themselves, you know? These are the Christians like these are the ones that skew those polls. You know, when they have those polls and they go, actually 57% of Christians don't agree with Trump. They're counting this guy.
Cobra Commander in the chat. Daily reminder that Muslims acknowledge Jesus Christ as one of the prophets. That is true as well. So it's one of the only things I give Islam a little bonus credit for. I swear to God, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm legitimately gonna convert to Islam. Like I know I've been saying it for years as a fucking joke, but I don't see any other way at this point. I really don't.
Just don't get mad and go to any bar in California.
We already recognize that God's love for us isn't diminished by God's love for others.
Yes, you're right, but God isn't giving you a handy in the back of an Uber. Do you see the difference? God isn't jerking you off furiously in a staircase behind the elbow room.
And that each of us can have a unique, transcendent relationship with the divine. Our relationship with God can be a model for our romantic and sexual relationships as well. You know how you feel when something good happens to someone you care about? When your friend, child, neighbor, or coworker connects with the divine? That's how I feel when my partners date or meet someone new or just head over
When my partners?
heels for someone else. How beautiful, how majestic that they get to have more love in their life.
No. But see, that's the thing. You don't want more love in your life because you could have a loving relationship with family. You could have even a loving relationship with friends. You don't want more love in your life. You want more cock in your life. You want more dick in your life. And you're trying to justify the amount of dick by twisting the words of Jesus Christ so you could go blow people. That's what you want. You don't want more love. If you know there's places where you could find love where you don't have to get your dick, go to church, go to a real church. You could find loving community of people that help each other and go, hey man, you're having a rough time. Why don't we go over and help you repair your shed? Let's help you out. Let's be a community. You know, even if you're not Christian, there's plenty of groups that there's friends you could have that you could love. But you just want more cock in your mouth.
And how exciting that someone else gets to experience the amazingness of my partner. The word polyamory comes from poly and amorous. Many loves. We all already have many loves. The question then becomes, how do you express that love? With whom? How do you do life? We want to help you sort
in the butt, usually.
Through those questions. Is polyamory for me? How do I share with my church community that I'm in a polyamorous relationship?
You go to a traditional Latin mass and tell them you're polyamorous. See how quickly they kick you the fuck out.
How do I talk with my partner about wanting an open relationship? How do I integrate polyamory with my faith? If you want to explore the intersections of polyamory and Christianity, or
kill yourself. That's what you need to do. If that's where your life has led you, stop. Go no further.
Or you want some hands-on support in your own life and relationships, head on over to queertheology.com/polyamory. We've got some resources up now, and we'll be continuing to add to them. You can also sign up for updates to be in the loop as we add more.
And use the coupon code FAGGOTPRIEST and you get 10% off.
Queertheology.com if you guys are, looking for a website to, I don't know.
Check it out. Okay.
Maybe help them with their web traffic.
That's good. Get them some web traffic.
Get them lots of web traffic.
I like that.
Like when you
I like that.
Like when you run a script,
right?
And it gives you a lot of web traffic. Stuff like that. Just ideas. I want to help.
See in Ephesians an understanding that marriage can be polyamorous, that Jesus is polyamorous with us, and so we know that it's possible. Of course, we also see other types of relationships in Scripture, some healthier than others, and no one has to be polyamorous. But it's one way of structuring relationships, and it can be a deeply faithful one. And so it is.
We have to go to
thoroughly
break.
Pissed off.
We have to go to break.
Yeah, I definitely.
Make sure if you guys do head over to we got to do it. We got to do one good live read, just one. Make sure if you do head over to queertheology.com that you use a VPN, and the one that we vouch for is tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN. You could go there, you could sign up, and if you use that link, okay, you help us out and you help yourself out when you go to sites like queertheology.com to check it out. If you want to help us out, it's patreon.com/we're not sorry to help us directly, revengeofthecis.com/donate. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Revenge of the Cis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
Well. What the fuck are you doing in Myrtle?
Oh, I've been coming here for Black Biker Week for 10 years now. And since we were in the area, we thought we'd stop by and say hello to my second favorite ball player.
Well, it wasn't really necessary, being that you and I are even.
It's not exactly true, Mr. Powers. Your swashbuckling shenanigans cost me my new dealership. The Kia representatives also did not appreciate the fact that we had a Japanese geisha. Because you know why? Because they're Korean. It turns out that fucking Orientals are highly sensitive. I would have bet $1 million that they were not a sensitive race of people.
I don't give a fuck about the sensitivity of Orientals. I'm a father now.
But I take it this here is your boy, huh?
Yes, this is him.
Scott, pull your penis out and put it inside this implant.
I'll fucking bite it off, Scott. Keep it in there.
That's what's called a joke. Scott knew I was kidding as soon as I said it.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis. Thank you for staying with us on a hump day show.
Convert to Islam while you have a chance.
While you still can, yes. While it's hot. Unlike Judaism, they'll accept anybody in Islam. They don't care. You fucking join them, no problem. All right. Do you want something funny?
Yeah, no, nothing's going to make me flip this table over. I'm getting close after that fucking... Yeah. That piece of shit, man.
All right, this isn't bad.
That guy really got me mad.
So you know how we played that Diablo video?
Oh, yeah, it's fun. You know what's funny, man? Did Jerry send this to you?
Yes.
Because I was going to say, it's odd. Jerry, listen, if you're listening, or Zen Rhino, listen, yeah. I like you, buddy, but you got to do us a favor here. For the sake of minimizing redundancy, send it to ROTC or one of us, but don't send it to all three, because now we're all jammed up. Because I'm like, what? They sent it out to like 90 things, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen this video between him sending it, between you about to play it now, and it being on my recommended.
Right.
Because I've subscribed to Memeology.
Of course.
This may be the 8th time I'm going to see this video now.
This is Pat the NES Punk.
Yeah. And,
he does a podcast with some other dude, apparently.
It's a gaming show, I guess. It's which is great because it's an emerging market and there's not enough gaming channels. So it's good to see people covering that genre.
You know, when you were telling, we were actually talking off air about, you said you were on Kiwi Farms. Yeah, I know. And you were looking at all the people that try to rip off James, Angry Video Game Nerd. You were telling me that there's just the guy on the right, Pat the NES Punk, that's what he is. He's a ripoff of AVG. Because it's funny you brought that up. He's a ripoff of him.
I'm sure he's probably... I'm sure I've read about this guy on the farms, and I just don't remember. But
by the way, Memeology does make great videos, so I definitely recommend subscribe to Memeology. Memeology 101.
Memeology, if you're watching this, you're a prick. Keep it up. I love it.
Okay. So... This was, I love that he uses the Netflix thing.
Yeah, it's very good.
And then it made everyone on the internet angry, and then people started arguing. So
now, I don't know who this dude is. I don't know who this dude on the left is. But by the way, again, $500 Shure microphones.
Dude, their big announcement to close out their opening ceremony.
But you know what? Pause. I'm sorry, but this is just more of a hard case as to why we shouldn't get Shure microphones.
I know. That's why I said it.
Even if these blew out, it's like, why get Shure microphones? We sound just as good as them.
That's a good point.
And it's like $400.
That's a lot of money to put on a microphone.
Shure mics are something we should get when we have fuck you money, and it's
correct.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Let's get them. Yeah.
Yeah. Behringer's great.
Was not a Diablo 4, but a Diablo mobile game called Diablo Infinite.
Wait, so is Pat the NES Punk the one that looks like Greg Giraldo's bastard son?
The one on the right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Or Diablo Immortal.
Your feelings changed like the weather.
I think. Immediately people divided themselves into camps over, we're going to cry like babies. So
what is this? It's just a mobile version of Diablo?
No, not exactly.
So we saw this yesterday. So I'm going to skip this part because we saw that video yesterday. By the way, that's not me. That was Memeology that did that. So they start talking about
fans,
the video.
I think feel like they are neglected when it comes to properties that Blizzard focuses on. Blizzard does focus a lot on World of Warcraft.
Sure.
They focus a lot on Overwatch.
Because it's good and it makes money.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, like there's things that sometimes make money and they're not great, or things that are great but they don't make so much money. Blizzard fucking struck the lottery with World of Warcraft.
They did. They
'Cause
really
it's
did.
both great and it makes them a lot of money. Why wouldn't they build an entire division for that? Makes sense.
I think Blizzard fans get a little touchy because of the enormous weight that was between Blizzard.
This is funny. Okay, so Jesse in the chat, Pod Awful, says, fucking goddamn adults, stop decorating your homes with toys. It's so funny you said that, Jesse. Wait till you watch the rest of this video.
All right, Blizzard. Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Cry about it, I guess, guys. It's about as much defense as I can give the people who are...
The BlizzCon people, the people that love Blizzard so much, they show up to a convention specifically just for Blizzard games. These assholes who've spent thousands of dollars.
They don't show up.
They pay.
Thank you.
They pay. You're right. I'm sorry.
They pay to attend
a premium.
A show
Yeah.
about the video games. You know what I mean? Like that's commitment, man. I'm one of these. Me and Royce are the kind of guys where we're like, we don't even want to drop $60 on Fallout 76 because it's probably going to blow as much as we'd like to experience it.
Of
Like,
course.
it's not. You think we're going to go to a convention? No. These people are there. Yeah, they should be catering to that. That's their people.
upset about it. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to play it. You can just ignore it.
Change.org. Yeah, that's where those work out.
Basically, I want to get this straight. So a guy whose entire career is having an opinion on games and gaming companies is telling other people to stick their opinions about video games up their asses.
Yeah.
Your entire career,
yes, thank you,
is providing commentary on video game companies. How dare you? Is he doing the Kurt Metzger civilian?
Yes.
Look, I don't need to explain fucking mobile games, you fucking to these civilians, okay?
Oh, no.
And by the way, Louis J. Gomez is a fucking piece of shit, all right? Get me some more Caveman. And get me some Caveman Nitro.
My kid has a recital.
Go play the piano, faggot.
Okay, sorry. This, by the way,
to Jesse's point too, the toys, like. And I'm sure that their argument to him would be, yeah, but that's our studio. Okay,
Yeah.
well, your studio still looks like an 11-year-old's bedroom, which is gay.
It is. It's very gay.
Cancel the launch. There was a hashtag, not my Diablo. Hash doesn't mean anything, but it's funny. Over 31,000
Doing the jerk off thing for the not my Diablo hashtag.
supporters.
Fucking get over yourselves.
I saw
A guy who's wearing a Zelda shirt, who makes money saying how bad video games are.
The stunning
is
lack of self-awareness.
telling people to get over themselves.
The stunning lack of self-awareness.
It's isn't it mind-boggling? This is mind-boggling.
That would be like us talking down to people and being like, why do you care so much about politics? Like, you fucking, what are you, gay? or
Exactly.
something? Bunch of nerds.
People will be like, wait,
Get over
what?
yourself. Your opinions are meaningless. What? We do 2 hours of a fucking opinion a day.
it's now gone like viral when the person in the audience said, "Is this a late April's Fool's joke?"
Oh, sit your fucking ass down.
And people are applauding in the audience. You're all
yes, because it was a good line.
It was very funny. And it was also delivered beautifully.
Yeah.
The way the guy was like, is this like a fucking April Fool's joke? Or like he didn't choke at the bat. Like he actually did it. You're like, all right, that's pretty funny.
It's get over yourself. No, the guy, this is, by the way, assholes. The people who are there are just like people that wait in line to get an iPhone. They're already Blizzard fans.
I mean, can we all at least just be happy that Cosmo Wrights decided to become a dude again? I mean, it's very not good. Growing that beard, looking good, Cosmo.
I like fucking Eric Fernandez with a wig on to the right. Tell me he does it. Hi,
Dude,
Eric.
Oh my God.
Hi, Eric.
If Eric had like a soyed out fucking little brother, like the brother, like, you know, the movie Twins? Like the shitty, like if he had a shitty brother that's like, I don't really know how to talk to girls.
Okay.
Like, that would be his brother.
You want to laugh? Okay.
Eric could be coming to us. I don't know how to help this kid, man. I'm trying to help him, but he just doesn't.
Eric, if you don't know, Eric was the dude that dressed up in the Fallout costume. We're gonna finish this video.
He helped build the Night Machine.
He helped build the Night Machine. He's been a listener since like the early days. Speaking of the early days, it was his birthday recently, and somebody posted a picture of him in high school, and that's why.
Wow! Holy shit, dude.
And he goes, yeah, that was my borderline emo phase. And I was like, what do you mean? You only listen to like Dashboard or Fall Out Boy? He goes, ew, that was too mainstream for me.
That hairdo, though. That hairdo, though, man. Wow.
I love you, Eric.
70s as fuck.
Now
nigga.
you're famous, brother. Here you go. Sorry, we have to go back to this guy.
Fool's joke?
Oh, sit your fucking ass down.
And people are applauding in the audience. You're all fucking babies.
Yeah.
All of you who applauded. You're all babies. You're rude, first of all.
Yeah.
This is your fan base, right?
Wait till he. But
this is their. These are your fan. This is the people you would want to be cultivating of new listeners from.
Wait till you see the ratio. By the way, you saw it. It's bad.
This video is great.
You're applauding in the audience. You're all fucking babies.
Yeah.
All of you who applauded. You're all babies. You're rude, first of all.
Jerry Miller babies, says the guy with a room full of toys.
Yes.
You're all babies. You're rude, first of all.
Yeah.
But you're all fucking babies. Little 5 minutes of internet fame, and you're.
But your whole life was built on internet fame. 5 minutes of internet fame. The guy on the right, this Pat, the dude on the right, he, like I said, he's a great value AVGN. What he does is make fun of bad NES games. That's what he does. That's the videos he makes.
And your fucking video, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And now you're fucking.
And with, by the way, with no charisma, no original points, you guys don't even really have what I would say is even an average developed vocabulary.
No.
They're just going fucking like fucking these people are all fucking like dicks or fucking something. Like at least Angry Video Game Nerd, even when he's not scripted,
he talks.
He can formulate sentences and discuss things and talk about the game and the design and his childhood. And you know what I mean? Like he'll tell you a story and you go, all right, that's a guy who knows how to make good content. I enjoyed what I just watched.
And by the way, Matt is totally straight.
He's in love with him.
Yeah, it was really
weird, man.
It's weird. He gives him goo eyes. It's very odd.
It's you guys ever watch the videos?
James and Matt, I think. Matt and James, yeah.
The
On
guy's
Cinemassacre.
Angry Video Game Nerd and his buddy playing video games, and the other guy's always always trying to keep the conversation going while dude just plays, and it's like he's in love with him, but he's not in love back. It's the most awkward dynamic I've ever seen.
You're right, and then it's also the other thing that he does is he'll quote Angry Video Game Nerd episodes to him. That's like if me and you were downstairs, we were hanging out, we were watching Arrested Development, and all I kept telling you was, so remember on last week's Nightwave when you did that thing? It was hilarious, bro. I'd be like, what? Mike, Mateo, Mike, not Matt, Mike.
Oh
Sorry.
my God! Does he do that?
Yeah,
That's
dude, it's really weird.
That is
really weird.
Gay.
Yeah.
You're rude, first of all.
Yeah.
But you're all fucking babies. Little 5 minutes of internet fame in your fucking video. It's disgusting.
Jesse from Pod Awful. Hey, fellow adult man, let's get together and discuss toys.
But enough about Big Kev's geek stuff.
Fucking video. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And now you're fucking, fuck you. Yeah, you're not doing exactly what we want when we want. It's like, grow up.
Grow up. The people.
Again, your entire career is doing the kind of videos where you go, oh man, Bethesda really messed up this week. Hey, by the way, you didn't go to school for journalism. You're clear. I don't think you two are part of the tribe. So you don't get like, it's not like you have like, it's not like you also write a monthly article for Kotaku or something.
Yeah.
You're just some guy. You're no better or worse than the people that were in the audience at BlizzCon. In fact, they're probably better than you because you claim to be an expert on video games, but those people actually went to BlizzCon. So they probably have the edge on you in terms of information. Man, you guys are retarded.
The people with Ninja Turtles, Hulk Hogan, and a Donkey Kong doll in front of them are telling you to grow up.
Well, to be fair, I think they filmed this live from E-Rock's bedroom. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. Love you, Eric.
Video. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And now you're fucking, fuck you. Hey, yeah, you're not too.
Yeah, but you know, it's funny you mentioned that. But
That's good improv, though, by the way.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that. Like, people like E-Rock do a geek show, but they don't talk down to you and tell you to grow up. You know what I mean?
Grow up with your opinions, dude.
Loser.
Exactly what we want when we want. It's like, grow up.
It's so
grow
gross.
Up. Just fucking grow up.
So gross.
And also,
shut up, kids.
Can we relax
Shut
a bit?
fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Him being tough guy, like tough internet. Listen, motherfucker.
Also, you can't talk tough when you're like this.
Yeah, exactly.
You're literally when you're like a mollusk crawling back into your shell. You can't be like, yeah, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Wearing your free Loot Crate shirt, you faggot. That's what you're doing. You're wearing your free Loot Crate shirt that your fucking girlfriend's probably married. He has a wedding ring on the other hand. So your wife has probably told you, look, we're gonna have a kid soon. We can't have all these toys in the house. Because he's not going to be allowed to play with them because the toys are in the packages.
We can't have a fucking 3-month-old girl in the house who's going to choke on your Master Chief fucking 4-inch miniature. So why don't you start grown-upizing the house, sir?
Shut the fuck up, children. Shut up.
Children.
They're the kid. These are the adults. The guy has a mini Pac-Man machine behind him.
Sir, I've had guns pulled on me in the past. I have an alcohol problem. I'm much more of an adult than you are, sir. I'm much closer to your dad than you are.
Fuck.
The ratio is
wow.
528
I don't think I've ever
up,
seen a ratio that bad.
528 up, 9.8 thousand down.
That's not hyperbole. That may be the worst ratio I've ever seen on a YouTube video.
It's worse now.
Is it?
It's 14,000
Well,
down now.
Memeology didn't help.
No, I'm sure he did not help.
Memeology, you're not helping.
I think he might know that, Mike.
But look, again, you guys fucking they're not even big enough. Like, I doubt they're not getting any money from Blizzard. They're not getting any hookups.
No. This guy, Pat the NES Punk, which is where this show's on, the dude on the right, this is his channel. He has 243,000 subscribers.
Hi, my name is Pat Contra.
Oh God! Look, I was. How about I pull up a video?
Yeah, let's watch some Pat because I want to see. He's an
funny.
established guy.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
And obviously, if you're going to talk down to video game fans like that, if you could
Hi, my name is Pat.
Sorry.
If you could pull a blunder like this, talk down to your entire fan base, I bet you're really good if you can afford to do that. Oh wait, no, finish this video first though, because I want people to see something.
Sure.
I want people to see something. Social Blade. Social Blade's a great website.
Wow, 349. 480 lost.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it'll go
Shut
up.
up, kids.
Can we relax
Shut
a bit?
the fuck up.
Ooh, people are not happy. Here, let's play a
I'm gonna do that, and I'm actually gonna go to Social Blade. I want to see these guys' current numbers.
Here, let me.
Old McPatty had no life. Play.
All right, let's. How about you want his latest video?
Sure.
Let's just do like this is because you don't want to go back too far in the past when you didn't have all the Shure microphones and the technology. So let's play some Pat here.
He
Pat,
really looks like Greg Giraldo's Soy Boy kid.
He does.
Old McPatty had no life playing NES, but Perfect Fit was very lit playing NES. Come on.
Grow up, kids.
He really wants to be Angry Video Game Nerd guy.
Dude, it's fucking
and you know what's
gross.
weird? It's so funny too because Angry Video Game Nerd managed to rule over a genre on video streaming that is, let's be honest, really emotionally and mentally stunted and
Oh, yeah.
childlike. Yet he somehow has managed to walk away from it looking like a grown-ass man, right? Like, you don't look at like he produces these things and his character's goofy, but
Right.
you never look at the guy behind Angry Video Game Nerd and go, ew, what a massive child, because he's, he does this original thing. This is fucking pathetic.
It's
like, at least
really
Angry
bad.
Video Game Nerd has like a kid and a wife.
He does. That's
Like,
true.
he's got I'm sure outside of that weird childlike studio he has, the rest of the house is completely normal. It's just whatever. Oof, they're still losing.
Come on, Pat.
Yeah, they're still losing.
Yeah, they lost. It was 52 the day of, 117, 349, like we saw. That day after it was 555, then 513 the day after, and today they're already, as of right now, at 530. They've lost 171 today, so they're feeling it.
Fit that hot dog. See if you can cut the mustard. Huh? Who's bothering me now? I'm trying.
He's doing a voice. He's doing his Jay's voice. He's doing a voice.
What is this?
He's bothering. It's the King of Denmark.
Kids, shut the fuck up. Kids.
Yeah, hey, stop being fucking babies.
Fucking children.
Baby.
Trying to concentrate. It's very hard. SNES Classic Edition. Now you're playing with superpower.
Now I'm going to do a voice just like Angry Video Game Nerd does. I'm going to copy everybody's style.
The golden age of 16-bit gaming returns. The 90s called They Want Their Controllers Back. Two-wired retro.
It's a good voice.
He's doing the same cadence.
Yeah, it's a good voice. It's
Yeah.
a good voice, yeah.
I liked it better the first time when Angry Video Game Nerd did it.
Super NES Classic controllers are included for multiplayer gaming right out of the box. The Super NES Classic Edition system has the original look and feel of the 90s home console, only smaller. Plus, this one comes fully loaded with 21 games. Super Mario
or
World.
you could just get like a emulator.
An emulator for free.
You could download all the ROMs.
You saw Nintendo sued?
Yeah, they
the
got
ROM
They
sites?
got one of them shut down, right?
Yep. I mean, you could still get them on torrent sites. Not a big deal.
Yeah, but it's not the same as just the old days of being able to go on and browse.
And down, yeah, you're right.
Super Mario Kart. The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the
Nintendo's
Past.
allowed because they don't pull cunt moves very often.
Right.
So it's like you are allowed one cunt move every decade. And Nintendo's pretty solid about not being twats.
Pat is in his mid-30s, they say. This guy's in his mid-30s.
Mid-30s.
Turbo.
And
Super
you're on
Punch-Out.
YouTube? What a loser.
Fucking loser.
You fucking child.
Who does that?
Yeah, get a job.
Get a job, loser. We're going to do what he did? Oh,
fuck you, Wally. We don't care, you bunch. Fuck you.
Super Castlevania 4. Donkey Kong Country. Mega Man.
So he just reads things? Is this his video?
He just reads boxes.
Fucking
Lucky Charms contains multivitamins and minerals.
high-quality acoustic filter. Prevents pops when recording. Adjustable clamps fit security
Oh
to
my
any mic
God,
stand.
where do I go to donate? This show is so good.
Gooseneck for precise precision.
Hey, if I sign up as a patron, will you read mattress tags? Cereal boxes?
Do not remove under penalty of law.
For the people who pay $10 a month or more, you can pick what cereal box I read next.
Contains high fructose corn syrup.
Because you know that's all he eats, too, is
Of
probably
course.
cereal.
Of course.
20 very, very good to excellent Super Nintendo games. It's a pretty good deal. And plus, you got that extra controller there that the NES Classic Edition didn't have. And
This
on
guy
top,
also looks like a Jew.
What's his real last name?
Pat Nintendowitz.
Pat Nintendo. I don't think that's his name. Pat the NES Punk. Let's see. He's got to have a Wikipedia, right? Pat Contri. Contri.
It just means his mom was one.
top of that, you get the first official release of Star Fox 2.
Rick Garrett says, there is a CU podcast, which is the podcast this 2 does one. We're just watching episode of them talking shit about mobile games from 3 years ago. Nintendo suggested moving into mobile games market, and they weren't too excited. So apparently, even they've talked shit about.
No, you guys are gonna be the new fucking. I have a feeling, guys, that you're gonna be the new target for probably the next week or two.
Yeah, you guys.
This is going to be the better help thing. Like, it's just the internet's been really ruthless lately, and they've just been tearing down YouTubers the same way the left tears down statues. They've just been going around going, "We don't like you anymore.
You're next. See you later."
I don't know. I don't have much to complain about with this, actually.
Shout out to
Kind
AG
of
Luck.
surprised.
Do you think that? Oh my God, this is a funny little skit. Anybody who's into something like this to this level always weirds me out. And look, I'll even bring up AVGN
They're
because
almost always pedophiles.
yeah, I will give it to AVGN. Now, when you hear him like talking, doing his regular thing while Mike Mateo's just staring at him centrally, he's talking about. Yeah, no, it's great having these video games because now I get to play with my daughter, and it's kind of cool. And that's, you can tell he's growing
He's
up.
a human, normal
right.
person.
He's like, yeah, I was actually playing, I was playing Nintendo with my daughter, and she really liked it. I've been playing Zelda with her, and she seems to love it. And it's like, oh, cool. This guy's 30 years old still just going, I'm going to read the back of boxes. What are you doing? What kind of voice is that?
Yeah, there are people that can, like Roy said, sort of adjust and grow and become normal human beings with kids.
And then there's Anthony
the ones
Cumia's.
that just look like they just come off like complete pedophiles.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way to describe it. If you're 35 and you're into a bunch of kiddie shit, you're somewhere in that pedophile range of mentality, because even the people I know that are into gaming are playing grown-up games now. They're talking about Fallouts, and they're talking about your fucking shooters.
That's true.
And they're talking about games with good developed stories. We're not going like, hey, I'm going to play Zelda for the 100th time, relive my childhood.
Yeah, that's right, James. Remember that episode of AVGN when you said that thing and it was really funny? And it's always James going, yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but
Yeah. That's all he does.
Yeah.
Clicks it's the same way as if your girlfand's talking to you and you're playing video games.
Yeah,
it's the
that
same
sounds
vibe.
great.
That's really what they do. They're like,
Sounds
yeah,
great.
they. I don't know if you saw, but like a few months ago, they had a press conference for BlizzCon, and then they announced the new Diablo. I think I saw it.
That's great. Sorry, hold on. My wife's calling me. I got to go upstairs real quick.
Click while he's playing. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I have to go upstairs to talk to my wife who loves me. I'll be right back.
I have a video, and this video, Mike, is from LiveLeak, so you know it's good.
You know we'll get suspended for playing it.
Now
I'm kidding.
We're good. We're good with this one.
It's not a dead person
It's not a
getting
dead
their
person.
brains blown out. Because
It's-
that's all I associate with LiveLeak.
So this is the quick background. So this big black dude walks on a bus, and
The big black.
the black public transit user always wears a do-rag. He walks in on this bus, and this bus is empty, by the way, and he just sits down next to this white dude. White dude's not doing anything, not bothering anybody. He's just sitting down. Hold on, I have to refresh because it's from LiveLeak. Here we go.
I'm asking you to move to another seat. This is not your seat. This is my seat where I was sitting.
By the way, bus is empty. So the white dude has been sitting back there by himself for a while. The bus is empty. This is an empty bus.
This is trying to be an alpha male situation.
Yes.
That's all
Yes.
this is.
Yes.
Here first. Come here, bus driver. No, I know that. I've been sitting here.
By the way, there's a seat next to him that's empty.
He's doing it on purpose. He's being a dick.
No. Come here. I want you to see something. I want you to come here.
The bus driver's like, I fucking know. I gotta fucking drive a bus.
Yeah, and by the way, bus drivers are timed. They're supposed to stay on a particular window,
course.
and if they don't, they get fucking
They get
reamed.
docked. They dock them if they don't hit their times.
I want you to see something. I literally have been
Okay,
sitting
look,
here this
look,
whole fucking
this,
time.
look,
This
hold
is
on.
outrageous.
Hold on, listen. This is my point. He was sitting here first. Listen, he was sitting here first. I understand that. But look at his leg all in my seat.
He's mad that the guy's sitting with his legs. Again, the bus is empty. It needs to be pointed out that the bus is empty.
It's completely empty. There's a million seats.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
He could have picked any other seat on this bus.
Motherfucker, I paid my fare. I sit where the fuck I want.
I paid my fare too.
I don't have
This
a
is
problem
not
with
the
that.
same.
I don't have a problem with that. Look at his leg in my seat.
By the way, I just want to let you know that this.
Yo, this nigga man spreading, dog. Everybody know that shit ain't right, dog. Yo, you man spreading up in this bitch.
Let me drop you some knowledge from a BuzzFeed article I read.
And now I'm trying to tell the bus driver you mansplaining too, nigga. You mansplaining, you man spreading. And quite frankly, that is not the progressive way to do shit, dog. Fuck is wrong with you? You ain't no evolved ass nigga.
By the way,
you don't understand, dog. See, nigga, this dude, he man spreading, and what that does is it just perpetuates the male patriarchy, dog. And then we got women all around the world. They can't even, they enslaved, my dude.
You got me fucked up, white boy. I'll beat your motherfucking brains out. And all you gonna do is call the goddamn cop, bitch. That's all you gonna do.
Yeah, that's what people do. Oh God, can you mute our mics for a second?
Yes, I can mute our mics. Hold on 1 second.
No, it's only, I don't need a whole bit. I just want to cut off one word. You only have to kill the mics for 1 second so I can word it.
All right, he got it.
I just wanted to say that to him. I just wanted it directed at him.
Got it. Oh wow! I just saw the replay, and you could clearly say.
Doesn't matter.
You're right. No, you're fine.
Service.
You're fine. You're fine.
Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about jail, boy. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn jail. If I got to go to jail, I might as well kill you. That's how serious I am. That's just how serious I am. White boy. White.
Then go ahead and do it. By the way, I got to give it. This white guy has not gotten up yet or walked away.
And let's be honest, he doesn't seem like he's a fucking alpha male.
No, not at all. But good for him.
He's more like a Michael Douglas from Falling Down.
Exactly.
This is a white middle class guy who's had the indignation of taking the bus for far too long,
and he just can't.
And he's like, I'm not doing this anymore. You know what he is? He's Beecher from Oz. Remember, like that first season, they just fucked him and beat him and shit. And then finally, like fucking O'Reilly just gave him some PCP one day. Anyway, you know what, man? I'm gonna just kill all these Nazis. I've had it.
Boy, go ahead and do it. That's just how serious I am, white boy. Go ahead and do it. You got me fucked up. Well, that's because you're ignorant. Yeah, you really got me all fucked up. I'll kill you. And I go to jail for that.
I don't think you will, sir.
He seems like he's like an American Stephen Merchant.
I was gonna say he looks like a human Dilbert.
Yeah.
But, okay, it's the same guy.
Yeah, same dude.
But I ain't going to jail on no punk shit. Well, you're gonna go to jail. I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna go to jail one way or the other, sir.
About jail, and I don't care about the police either. I don't give a fuck about jail or the police or none of that. I'm a frontliner and a mainliner.
He's a what?
I don't know.
A stump grinder and a mainliner? Is that what he said?
Motherfucker, in case you don't know. Just in case you don't know. I am very active. I am very active. In what, ignorance?
In what, ignorance?
I'm very active, dog. I'm in a bowling league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play bridge on the weekends, man. And I try to stay, I try to do a lot of walking and shit. Like on my lunch break at work, man. I get up and I walk around a little bit. Because I'm active, dog.
Rise and grind, motherfucker.
All of that.
That's right. I'm very active, dog. I retweet The Rock on Instagram all the time.
I listen to Carlos Navarro Motivational Minute.
No. In fact, I talk to him all the time right here on this very bus.
All of that is black power with me. You understand that? I'm sure unemployment. Yeah, do you understand that though? I'm sure unemployment. Yeah, but do you understand?
I'm sure unemployment is very powerful, is what he's saying to him.
I think that this video is a perfect analogy, a parable, if you will, for what's going on in America today. White men, don't give up your seats.
Don't give up your. This is the new Rosa Parks moment.
Western man, spread your legs even wider and take up even more seats. Read seats! Read seats! Sorry.
We didn't land on San Francisco. San Francisco landed on us.
And then I got shit needles all in my hair.
Stand that though. I don't. Yeah, I don't. You better hurry up and do that. Well, I don't need
Yeah, you
better hurry up
gotta
and
smarter
do that.
and better than me.
No, you think you are.
No, I know that.
All you do is run
Pod
your
Awful TV fighting to sit in the back of the bus.
Oh, fuck.
damn mouth, and if I beat you up, you gonna call the police, and you know it.
Yes. Yes, because again, that's what people do when they aren't that word I said when I was muted. When you're not that word and a grown person assaults you as a taxpayer, you have a right to dial 911 and go, hello, listen, I hate to bother you, but I have been assaulted by another citizen, and I need you to come here and place that person behind bars.
Now, is that word that you quoted, is that the name of a Richard Pryor album? Part of it, at least?
Part of it, yes.
Part of it? Yes? Okay.
Because I wasn't calling, I didn't use the word bicentennial.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't argue that.
We're going to make you work for it, YouTube.
Yeah.
We are going to make you work for it.
Okay, let's see what this Nas album had to say.
You know it.
No, don't need to, man.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up, you understand me, and leave me the fuck alone.
I'm doing that. I've been doing that, man.
Yeah.
By the way, white dude ain't getting a good for him.
What if the by the way, this black guy, I think, just gave me a great idea. Because
Be a garbage man?
This is an amazing premise for an IRL stream, is to just have a big black guy go up, and not even on buses, but just everywhere, and go like empty places and go sit right next to people and then get really mad that they're too close to them. That would be a great prank video, because I guarantee you I'm glad we got the one white guy that's like, this is straight Michael Douglas and Falling Down, because 99% of sheepish white folks would be like, oh, I'm sorry.
He's got to be like Hugh from Breaking Bad. Just a big dude.
That's what I mean. You get a big black guy, just sit down and go, man, why you all in my fucking space, dog? And I guarantee you 99% of them, I'm sorry.
I'll move.
Because even I would, like, on a big empty bus like this, I probably would. If it was, I will say this man's picking a very weird time to draw a line in the sand, because I won't be pushed around, but I also have my brain's always running these fucking calculations because I've been beaten up enough times. I've got some things figured out. So you got to run a risk-reward situation kind of scenario sometimes, and you got to realize sometimes if the bus is empty, it's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this fucking guy tonight. Yeah. But if that had been a full bus and he was like, you need to move, I'd be like, you need to fuck right off with that shit. You think I'm going to stand? Fuck out of here, Rosa Parks. I'll fuck you up.
Bitch. You a bitch, and I don't... Look at your arm on my seat, man. I was sitting here first. You understand me? You understand me?
He put his arm around... The black guy just put his arm around him.
Yeah, you're just a bitch. You a bitch, and I don't... Look at your arm on my seat, man. I was sitting here first. You understand me? You understand me?
He just put his arm around him to intimidate him. Like, put his arm around him. And then the white guy scooted into it.
Fuck the police.
Wait, you want to kiss me or something?
You want to kiss me or something? This guy doesn't give a fuck.
I will. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
By the way, the only thing, I will say this, the only thing scarier than black people that take the bus are white people that take the bus. So, I don't know, man. I wouldn't, even the ones that kind of seem like middle class, those are the scary ones. Anybody wearing like a short sleeve dress shirt and a tie and a buzz cut and they look like they're on their way to work on the bus and they're white, that is a fucking scary man.
Mm-hmm. When they look like Gary Busey from Con Air, you're like, I'm going to leave him alone.
Yeah, that's
I'm cool with that.
You faggot. He called him now you fucking faggot. You faggot.
I'm cool with that. You understand me?
You're a big faggot. He just said.
You're a homosexual. I'm cool with that. You're a big fat faggot. Yeah.
You're a big fat faggot.
I'll kiss you if you want me to kiss you. I love women.
I'm sure that you
I love women. I love women.
You have your arm around me, you faggot.
Absolutely.
You have your arm around me, you faggot.
Yeah, like big faggot.
Absolutely.
Well, maybe you'll have lots of time for that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's not moving. He's not moving.
You hit it right on the nail. Yeah. If you don't like it, move my arm.
If you don't like it, move. He's still trying to intimidate him. Because the thing is with this black dude, by the way, he's not crazy. Because some people, he's crazy. The black guy's not crazy. This is a black dude this is a dude who's had everything in his life not work out for him. And the only place he feels power is bullying people in a fucking bus. That's what it was.
No, it is.
He wanted to feel like a man for a little while.
He's that guy who floods his cell in jail and makes them come in and fucking throw the gas in there and mace them and drag them out. By the way, when you do that in jail, you gain nothing. But these guys want to feel like they have like a little bit of
course
power, man. He's no different than the guy who floods his fucking jail cell.
I don't need to.
Yeah, move my arm.
I don't need to.
He's telling him to move his arm. He's saying, I don't need to.
Beat your motherfucking brain.
No, you won't.
Oh, yes, I will.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Want to bet?
Take your swing.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing but call the police. That's all you gonna do.
And you'll go to jail like I'm sure
Like
you're
I
very
told you,
comfortable.
I don't give a
You're going to jail as
I'm sure you're very comfortable. Wow.
This guy doesn't give a fuck.
fuck about jail.
Oh, well, that's because you've probably been there many
Yeah,
times before.
I have.
No, because you're a criminal and an ignorant piece of shit.
I love this. This guy's my hero.
I wouldn't say that, but
Who's filming this? Just somebody else sitting on the bus.
I have, and I don't give a fuck about jail or the police.
I'm sure you'll be comfortable back there then.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 square meals a day in a motherfucking bunk. And a punk. And a punk like you.
Probably about
and
the
a
closest,
punk like you.
Probably about the closest you're ever going to get to a real job.
I love this guy.
He is not fucking with. He's not afraid either. Gotta
Oh,
get. He
man.
doesn't give a fuck.
Oh man, that is defense right there.
Yep.
Fucking. Oh, that's great.
Man, you talk a lot of shit, but you ain't about nothing, man.
Well, I'm about being
You ain't
smart
about
and,
shit,
not
man. You
an
ain't
ignorant
about
piece of
shit,
shit.
man.
I'm about being smart and not an ignorant piece of shit.
You's a bitch. And I'm telling you right to your fucking face. You's a bitch.
Well, you're a fat, ignorant piece of shit.
But I'll beat your ass, though. Yeah.
No, you won't.
You're saying a lot of it, but you don't
Like your
I
swing.
don't
You're saying a lot of it, but you won't do it.
want you to have to call the police on no
Oh,
punk
look
shit.
who's scared about that
Yeah,
now.
no.
Look, I know we all respected the Sky King, but can this be the Bus King? Because this fucking he is not backing down.
We do not, as of right now, have any sort of a king. Well, he didn't die and he didn't do anything.
That's
spectacular.
true.
How about the bus czar?
The Bus Czar, I like that.
You know,
I like
we
that.
give him a sub king
Got it.
position. The bus
Right.
czar.
I'm not scared of it, but it's punk shit. It's punk shit, and that's all you gonna do.
I'm a scared little bitch.
That's all you gonna
You're
do.
a
It's
scared
punk
little
shit,
bitch.
And that's all you gonna do. It's call the cop. If I did that. That's why you sitting here talking all this shit.
Oh, fucking faggot.
Yeah.
Pinochet says Road Warrior, but we're going to save that because eventually America's getting so weird. We're eventually going to have a live leak video where some guy just beats someone to death with his bare hands on a highway, like in a road rage incident. So we're going to save that nickname.
Frozen Nation says Bus Baron.
Bus Baron. I like Bus Baron.
Yep.
Way better. It rolls off the tongue so much better.
I fucking love it.
Bus Baron.
That's the title of this show. Bus Baron.
I like you. I really do. I like you a lot.
I'm sure that you do.
Yeah, I like you a lot. You's a bitch.
I'm not going to lie. Deep down, that's a half truth. This black guy actually has a little bit of respect for this guy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Oh, yeah, you're
he
right.
He hates him and he
You're
wants
right.
to yell at him and bully him. But there is a little bit of begrudging respect because he's going, man, this white boy just ain't
He's not
shut.
moving.
This motherfucker, man.
You's a faggot ass, coward ass bitch. Yeah, you's a coward ass, faggot ass bitch.
And you are the most ignorant man.
The only thing I wish this was me instead of him, only because I would have better comebacks. Like I would have been. I really several times would have already implied that he was homosexual, and that's why he likes going to jail. That's what I would have done.
Believe in you, you don't know the half of it.
I know, you're right.
You don't even know the half of it, man. You still won't move your leg out of my seat.
I was here first, man.
It ain't
I've
got
been
nothing to
here
do
since
with it.
before you
It
got on
ain't
the
got
bus.
shit to do
There's
with
plenty
it.
of other seats.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. You got your leg all on my leg.
There's plenty of other
You got your leg on my leg, and you got your leg in my seat, and you got your.
This was him trying to alpha him. I'm telling you.
It's not working. God
No.
bless this dude. We need more white guys like this. We really do, because there is this. We've sort of spread this image of the virile, tough, fucking athletic, tough black guy, and the alpha male, and there's a lot of sheepish white boys. So it's nice to see a few in a dress shirt.
Be like,
going,
no,
get the
fuck
fuck
you.
out of here.
No.
Get the fuck out of here now. I was here first.
Legs wide open intentionally to do that, and then you're trying to provoke me on this goddamn bus.
He's trying to provoke you?
That's what you're trying to do.
You seem very easily provoked.
If I was provoked, you would be on the ground right now.
You just said he was provoking you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this punk shit that you're doing in an effort to try to call the cops.
I haven't called anybody. If I want to
No,
call
but
the
that's
cops,
what
I'll
you're
call
trying to.
What he's doing is saying the reason he's not beating his ass is because they're going to call the cops. He's already making an excuse. At this point, when somebody like that doesn't move away, either number one, he has a gun or a knife, or we'll fuck you up. Like, this guy he's sitting there calmly. His voice isn't breaking. He is waiting for him to do something. And I have a feeling that this white dude
Where is this?
There's
no idea where this is. I'd have a real good idea of what he had on him.
Los Angeles.
So he doesn't have a gun.
No, a knife, maybe.
So I was going to say, if this was like Tucson, you'd be like, that guy's got a fucking gun on him.
He's going to die. You're right.
Yeah, there's certain places in America you go, oh, this was in South Carolina? Yeah, he would have shot him in his face.
That's what you're trying to do. That's why you're doing what you're doing.
We'll see if it works.
Yeah,
Because turns out I'm the smarter person in this situation.
You's an ignorant motherfucker in denial. You's a fucking psychopathic lunatic.
Legal Latino, the white guy was on his way to a mass shooting. Listen to me, you fucking N-word. You are not going to ruin this day for me. You understand me?
You get it?
I have been planning for this for months. I will sit where I please. Now I have a church to shoot up.
Synagogue.
That's what you are. And you're in denial. And you are in denial.
That is hilarious, though. He's on his way home. That would just provide so much content. Oh, no wonder he's so ice cold.
So calm.
Just stone cold. Look, man. Just leave me the fuck alone, or I got a lot of reflecting.
I got less on my head, yeah. Thanks. There's a lot of planning going on.
You live your whole life as perpetrating a motherfucking fraud. What's that fraud?
And then he shows up to a place, he pulls a gun and immediately gets shot by security, and his last dying words are, oh, that goddamn N-word. I got so fucking wrapped up with him, I forgot to pull the fire alarm. Son of a bitch! You've ruined this for me. And then his pipe bomb goes off in his pocket. And he's just dead.
And then Crystal Blue Persuasion from the end of Breaking Bad starts playing. They zoom out.
Poor guy.
You're doing is perpetrating a fraud. I'm not going to even say nothing to this man no more.
You are, because you're black and you can't.
I doubt it. There's still 10 minutes in this video.
Yes. And again, not even knowing how long the video is, you're a big black guy and you seem to just really enjoy hearing your own voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to say nothing because he trying to set me up for a problem with the cops. That's why he's back here doing all this shit.
Sitting down by himself and not bothering anybody?
Yeah, it's me doing everything.
Yeah.
Now the bus driver's saying something.
Separate.
Or she's gonna call the cops, I think.
This is how they. This is.
I've got nothing but sit here.
And that's the other thing too. The black guy's being really loud and the white dude's being low, so the bus driver in the front's only hearing the scream. So he's playing it perfectly too. The way he's saying stuff like, "Well, you're a faggot." I mean, no, you're a faggot. You know, it's just you're a faggot.
This is how they act when they mad.
All right.
What do you mean they?
They? He means white people.
What do you mean those people?
And they can't do nothing about it. This is how they act.
Oh, it's almost like when you don't get your way, you sort of something I can't say, where you emulate certain members of the animal kingdom very loudly and jump around and screech and knock things over. Sort of like that,
And
right?
that's just when you look at a magic trick.
So are you just mad that we have different coping mechanisms, like, I don't know, contacting the authorities when things don't go our way? Hey, this man assaulted me. Put him in jail, thanks. I'll go home with my wife.
They get mad and start doing shit like him.
That sounds like you, man. You're projecting.
All right, so we got to skip a bit towards the end because we're getting towards.
You just admitted it yourself. Yeah, you just admitted it yourself. Yeah. Ain't no white folks gonna back me up nowhere. No.
Not if you act like this.
Because you're not nice to us.
Dressing like fucking Charlie Sheen at Men at Work isn't going to help either.
Ain't no white folks gonna back me up nowhere.
He's so mad. He's so salty that he didn't win.
He didn't win. And this is how it ends.
Yeah, no. Yes, I win.
By the way, that white guy was probably supposed to get off 6 stops ago.
Yeah, at this point, he's like, no, fuck this. I'll
Just
take
to
an
spite
Uber.
him, he's
I'll
like-
take an Uber home. I don't give a fuck.
I bet, unlike you, I'm not on my 3rd strike at work. I bet I can go up. I bet the white guy actually had some leeway. He could have showed up late to work that day, and they could have been like, well, that's very unlike him. Yeah, he'll just, I'm sure he won't do it again. The black guy had to get to work or he'd be fired.
Of course.
If you're late again.
His arm has been around them that entire time. That's, by the way, this is what the dude looked like. Because now you can see a good shot at what this dude looked like.
Tough guy. Big Alpha Chad.
Ah, good for you, dude.
That is falling down, though. That's the same guy.
Absolutely.
Yes, I win.
You evacuating the bus? Yeah, me too. No. The thing is, I'm gonna wait right here. But I got to catch the next bus to get where I got to go to. I'm not running from shit.
I'm not running from shit as he leaves the bus. As he leaves the bus! Bye!
That's what I would have done to him. I would have been like, bye. Bye, sweetie.
Good for him. Good for him, Spider. Good for you.
It's a fucking small victory considering you had to have that fucking person's arm around you the whole time.
The whole time, I know. Thank you for listening, guys.
If you didn't listen, go fuck yourself.
What's wrong
Even though
with
you
you?
don't hear that.
Yeah.
This.
Someone tell everyone who didn't listen to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, you guys go find those people.
And tell them. I believe it will be a Hippo Juice tonight. I'm pretty sure no one's called out at this point. So I will be on at 8 p.m. at youtube.com/morelike radio. Will you be doing a Nightwave after, Mike?
It's doubtful.
I doubt it. But tomorrow there will be a Nightwave and a Revenge of the Sis and a Daywave at 10 a.m. youtube.com/daywave live. See you guys mañana.